A strike? You're blind. He's blind.
Back home in Hannibal, we had hit over 100 lots of times.
Slide.
Casper Niles tried to fry an egg on the sidewalk in front of his drugstore one time.
Oh, good old Smokey. He got a hit.
In Hannibal, they were always saying cool air was on its way down from Canada. I certainly don't see any sign of that here. Do you? Do you?
Do I what?
See any sign of cool air?
Oh, you're blind, Dub. You're blind. See any sign of what, dear?
Never mind. It wasn't important anyways. When we met in 1938, it was November. When I said that I would be his maid, it was December. I reasoned he would be the greatest husband that a girl had ever found. That's what I reasoned. That's what I reasoned. Then April rolled around.
Strike 3, ball 4, Walker, Ronald, tie the score. You're blind, Dub. You're blind, Dub. You must be out of your mind, Dub.
6 months out of every year, I might as well be made of stone. 6 months out of every year, when I'm with him, I'm alone.
He caught the corner.
6 months out of every year, he doesn't take me anywhere. 6 months out of every year, when I play cards, solitaire. The other 6 months out of every year, we are hardly ever seen apart. But then the Washington Senators take over my place in his heart. 6 months out of every year, I might as well be wearing cream. Life is just an awful bore from which I find no escape. 6 months out of every year.
Strike 3, ball 4, walk around and tie the score. Fly ball, double play, Yankees win again today. Those damn Yankees, why can't we beat 'em? He's out, he's safe, he's out, he's safe, he's out, he's safe, he's out. You're blind up, you're blind up, you must be out of your mind up.
6 months out of every year, he lives by the television set.
He's out, he's safe, he's out.
If you see that man of mine, how does he look? I forget.
Let's go.
6 months out of every year, he neither is the weather
He's
dame.
out, he's safe, he's out.
Life is just an awful bore from which I find no escape.
ball's in the dirt and he swings. That does it.
Did the Washington Senators win, dear? Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe next time.
Damn Yankees.
What, dear?
I just wish I could beat those Yankees. Just once.
But how can you if they're the champions?
One long ball hitter. That's what the team needs.
Honestly, Joe, you're going to give yourself a stroke if you keep this up. Or at least ulcers.
Wham!
Oh, Joe. Now, my friend, sister, and Doris, they like baseball, but they don't suffer so. Well, I'm going to bed. I've got bridge club tomorrow. Good night.
Yeah, sure. I mean, good night. Good night, old girl. Wham! One long ball hitter, that's what we need. Oh, I'd sell my soul for one long ball hitter. Hey, where did you come from?
Good evening.
Who are
A man who agrees.
you? Agrees?
One long ball hitter. That's what the team needs.
You bet. Are you from around here?
Joe, you don't like to see the Senators in seventh place.
Well, they may pull together yet. Care to sit down?
Sure. Joe, I'm here to make you a proposition. Not only would you like to see the Senators win a pennant, but your secret yearning all your life has been to be a ball player yourself.
I wasn't so bad in high school.
Not so bad. They were scouting you for Kansas City. You still got your spiked shoes and your glove. They're up in your bedroom.
Who told you?
Joe, my name is Alfred. I think you can be a great ball player.
Big joke.
No joke. You can be a great ball player.
I can't even bend down and touch my toes.
Try it. Just for laughs.
Well, what do you know?
A lot of things come easier with my help. I'm handy with fire. One of my favorite tricks is pulling a lit cigarette out of thin air. But that's a disgusting habit and I'm trying to quit. Not that I think those lovely old tobacco companies should stop making the wonderfully deadly things.
Who are you?
I'm quite a famous character, Mr. Boyd. In fact, I'm responsible for most of the history you can name. My card.
Look, mister, I don't know what all the gag is.
Talking to yourself? So you finally flicked your lid. What are you doing out here anyways? Talking to yourself, in the dark.
Talking to who?
It's a sign of old age, you know, Joe. Talking to yourself.
It is?
Is anything the matter?
I was just thinking about the game.
We went to the game yesterday. It was Ladies' Day.
And I must say, the hot dogs at the park aren't what they used to be. I had the poorest hot dog yesterday I've ever had.
Is Meg still up?
No, she went to bed a while ago.
We'll see her at Bridge Club tomorrow.
We just came from our ballet lesson.
They couldn't see you.
No, they couldn't. An amusing little stunt. It was all the rage in the Middle Ages.
I think the heat's got me. You mean, you really are?
Can't believe it.
Well, that's crazy. That's impossible.
The world is full of crazy things. Crazier every day.
Well, what are you doing here?
Great events bring forth great men, Joe. They rise out of nowhere. Take command. That's history.
What are you talking about?
Joe, I'm here to make you a deal. I'm offering you a chance to be what you've wanted to be all your life.
The Senators are in 7th place.
Your powerful bludgeon and sparkling play will lead the Senators to greatness. We'll call you Hardy. Joe Hardy. You'll be 22 years old. They'll put a new wing on that baseball museum in Cooperstown for you. The Hardy Shrine.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Just leave everything to me.
But my job, my wife.
You can't let little things like that stand in your way.
So I disappear. Is that it?
Very simple.
But still, if what they say is true.
Listen, Joe. I know you've wanted this. Just trust me.
In my business, we have what we call an escape clause.
This is not a real estate deal.
If I don't like it, I ought to be able to get out.
No.
I've got my wife to consider.
Fine. Fine. I just don't want to hear any more about your wife. Wives. They give me more trouble than the Methodist Church. All right. I'll give you a chance to get out.
Well, in that case.
On the 24th of September. I wouldn't do it, but I don't want to let those damn Yankees win.
Oh, you bet. It's a deal.
And the other one?
That's it?
Well, what were you expecting? Signing your name in blood or some phony stunt like that? Come on, the team needs you. Let's not waste any more time.
I just have to leave a note for my wife and get my shoes and glove.
Sure, fine, whatever. Ooh, I love my job!
Has to go.
we'll keep old girl till the end. Goodbye, old girl, my old girl. Goodbye.
All right, let's go.
I'm stuck. Guys, I'm stuck. I need help, guys. I'm stuck.
You have to sell insurance in the summer too?
I don't have to, but when I see a job that's not covered, I get worried.
I've been uncovered a long time. I don't worry.
Everybody should have an insurance program.
Next year, maybe. How the crossword come, Smokey?
Very difficult. So first, you can send them to skill. I got second. Everybody's waiting for me but for frick.
That's just too bad, then, Bill.
Yeah. They should hope it. What's the three-letter word for sticky substance? Spit. That's 4.
No, come.
Hey, Rocky, what sign is this?
Hinro, sure.
All right, now you're still back.
I take.
Okay, now the count's 2 and 1.
I don't do nothing.
How can you not do anything? When I have white take signal, watch what follows. You go for it.
Oh, sure.
Well, then why couldn't you have done that last night? You could have cost us a big inning.
It's not that I'm dumb, Benny.
Nobody said anything about you being dumb. Exactly.
It's just that when we play the Yankees, I kind of tense up, kind of lose my head. I figure, what's the use?
Will you listen to this guy?
Benny, there's something different about it.
What do you mean?
Well, we don't make them same goofers when we play Kansas City.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Boys, I know you ain't yelling. Smoking. You banging the fences until you drive me crazy. And Rocky, played 3 games with a broken hand. But your mental state's all out in left field. Now listen up, all of you. Baseball is only one half skill. And the other half is something else. Something bigger. You gotta have heart. All you really need is heart. When the odds are saying you'll never win, that's when the grin should start. You gotta have hope. Mustn't sit around and hope. Nothing's half as bad as it may appear. Wait till next year. When your luck is bad and 0, get your chin up off the floor. Mister, you can be a hero. You can open any door, there's nothing to it, but to do it, you gotta have heart. Miles and miles and miles of heart. Oh, it's fine to be a genius, of course, but keep that old horse before the car. First, you gotta have heart.
A great slugger we haven't got. A great pitcher we haven't got. A great ball club we haven't got. What do we got? We've got heart. All you really need is heart. When the odds are saying you'll never win, that's when the grin should start.
Yeah.
We've got hope. We don't sit around and hope. Not a solitary sob do we heave, mister, 'cause we've got hope.
Boys, I'm proud of you.
We're so happy that we're humming.
That's the hardy thing to do.
'Cause we know our ships are coming. So it's 10 years overdue. Alright. We've got heart. Miles and miles and miles of heart. Oh, it's fine to be a genius, of course, but keep that old horse before the car. So what the heck's the use of crying?
Why should we curse?
We gotta get better, 'cause we can't get worse. And to add to it, we've got heart. We've got heart. We've got heart.
What do we got?
Heart.
What do we got?
Heart.
Gloria.
Benny, you're foolish to hold this prejudice against me just because I'm a woman. My paper gives you just as much space as the others did.
I was only wondering why you were here so early in the morning.
I came down to see how the naked men.
Could be.
My boss is very anxious to know what your players think of the Senators.
I'll tell you something right now. My players don't play dead for the Yankees or any other ball club.
Hello, are you Mr. Van Buren, the manager of the Washington Senators?
And another thing, why make something out of the Yankees? They're a swell bunch of fellas.
Oh yeah, they're real polite, and then they beat your brains out.
Well, they're just another team as far as we're concerned.
Sure, Benny.
I heard somewhere that they were thinking about handicapping the Yankees, making them carry extra weight, like racehorses.
Yeah? So what's on your mind, Mac?
Applegate is my name. My card.
I'm busy. See my secretary.
Listen, Mr. Van Buren, I'm a longtime fan of the Washington Senators, and I've been beating the bushes for talent for a while. This is my protege, Joe Harding.
Where have you been playing, son?
Here and there.
Where's here and there?
Well, just let me hit a few, Mr. Van Buren.
What have you got to lose?
Smokey!
You call me Benny?
Yeah, I want you to take this kid out to the field.
Sure thing. Come on, Mac.
Oh, gee, thanks, Mr. Van Buren. And I sincerely hope that...
Tell Buster to throw him a few.
All right.
Where do you think you're going?
My protege made me my advice.
Buster will give him all the advice he needs. Now, if you'd like to watch, you can go sit in the stands. But the field are for the players. You don't mind, do you?
Love it, Mac. Just love it. Are you coming, my attractive friend?
Well, I'll look, but nothing will happen.
Wanna bet?
Just can't believe this kid is as good as all that. I mean, how could he? Where the heck could he even keep himself? Henry,
Yes, ma'am.
I want you to go out there and tell Buster to throw hard.
He is throwing hard. You can hear him grunt.
Well, I want you to go out there and tell him to bear down.
Sure. Batting practice is one thing, but how's he doing in game, huh?
Yeah, swing.
True. She's gone.
Over the fence.
It's just luck.
That's costing the club money. Hey, kid. Yeah, you get over here.
That boy's got a career ahead of him. I bet he doesn't have a dime's worth of insurance.
What'd you say your name was?
Joe Hardy.
You hit the ball pretty good.
Oh, thanks.
How are you feeling?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Well, my manager is supposed to be here. He was,
Do you need me, boy?
They want me to field.
You can do anything. You know that.
What position do you play?
I like to play shortstop.
But coach, I play shortstop.
For now. Well, go out there.
What do you think of my boy, Mr. Van Buren?
Not bad.
Not bad. Did he kiss that horse hide right out of the park? Did he get the fat end of that bat on that pill? Bye-bye, baby. That ball's out of here.
Who's up there? Harry Callis?
Dig, boy, dig.
Say he's got an arm.
Got an arm? He's got an arm like a cannon.
Hit a couple of Texas leaguers. But let's see how he moves back under him.
Attaboy, Joe. Rifle at home. Rifle at home.
So, what's the story on this kid?
You saw where he was hitting him. Over the garden wall.
Well, where's he?
His name is Joe Hardy.
Come on in, Joe.
Who's he been playing for?
He weighs 193 pounds. Chews juicy fruit.
You're a big help.
Played nothing but sandlot ball, huh? Whereabouts?
Out west.
Yeah, Midwest, in Hannibal, Missouri.
Is that where you're from?
Yeah, it sure gets hot up there. We just wait for that cold air to come down from Canada.
Well, you do all right.
Thanks.
I think we might give you a contract. But first we'll send you down to one of our farm clubs for a little seasoning.
More seasonings? That's ridiculous.
How about it, kid?
I don't think so.
What do you mean?
Well, I haven't got time.
Time?
Baseball is in a rut. If Ty Cobb came here looking for a contract, you would send him to Little Rock for 3 years. Come on, Joe. Let's go where we'll be appreciated.
Jeez, Van Buren. I know I can get better at that. Just give me one more try. I love the Senators.
So do I, and there aren't many of us left.
Look, Mr. Van Buren, just give me one more shot. This time, let me hit the ball with my shoes on.
With his shoes off? He's got to hit in his stocking feet? What is this?
All right, go get your bat. Hey, Buster, give him your hardest.
More seasoning. The ball's only going for a 600-foot ride.
That's the longest ball I've ever seen in my life.
I swallowed my chewing gum.
Just can't believe it. Where could this kid have been all these years? Hire him!
Really, you mean it?
Yes, I mean it.
Oh boy, I get to play ball with these guys. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Do you mind?
Oh, Mr. Applegate, how could I ever thank you?
Oh, don't worry. I'll think of some way.
Oh, baby, this is wonderful. Look, guys, don't think I'm going crazy or off my rocker or anything, but you don't know what this means for me.
Feels good, eh, Joe?
All my life I've dreamed. Oh, boy.
Just take it easy, kid.
Oh, I will.
It's just that I don't want you to get so excited that you get all tensed up on us. I got a hunch we'll bring us good luck.
Well, I'm glad I came by this morning.
Something happened after all.
You gotta give me the story on this kid.
He's a natural talent. That's all.
Oh, don't you boys.
Thanks for the look of your shoes.
You did right by me, Joe.
Hey, what happened to your own shoes? I saw you come in with a pair.
They didn't fit.
Your own shoes.
Well, my feet swelled up because of the excitement or the heat or something.
Come on, Joe. I'll go introduce you to Mr. Welch. We'll get you all signed up.
Yeah!
And barefoot yet. Now let's see. The Barefoot Boy. No, it's too Mark Twain. The Hannibal Hero.
No.
Oh, that sounds like a sandwich. That's it. Shoeless Joe. Shoeless Joe Hardy.
Shoeless Joe.
From Hannibal Mo. Shoeless Joe from Hannibal Mo. And that's my story, fellas. And I've got a funny feeling it's only the beginning.
Yeah. Shoeless Joe from Animal Mo. You'll make Joe famous. Shoeless Joe from Animal Mo. What did you say his name was? Shoeless Joe from Animal Mo.
She's gonna call him Shoeless Joe. Jeez, Miss Dorothy, you sure got some wonderful ideas.
Oh, I got lots of ideas. Ooh, came along in a puff of smoke.
Shoeless Joe from Animal Mo.
Strong as the heart of a mighty oak.
Shoeless Joe from Animal Mo. What you mean to be having him?
Shoeless Joe from Hannibal Mo.
Just when the future's looking grim.
Shoeless Joe from Hannibal Mo.
In a long, long way to be with us today.
With arms that steel like Hercules.
Yeah.
Feet as fleet as Mercury.
Yeah.
Joe, Joe, Joe,
Joe.
Joe, Joe,
Joe.
Joe, Joe, Joe,
Joe.
Joe.
By the press.
News from the players. Aren't you coming?
No, I don't want them. I thought it was Joe Hardy.
You'll never get Joe Hardy. They don't let you near him. Look out, here comes Mr. Welch.
Who?
Welch, the gentleman who owns the club.
Our readers are really burning to get some more dope on this boy.
Of course they are, and we want to cooperate in every way. That's why I asked you down here, but, you know, sometimes I just don't understand you boys.
May I have your autograph? It's for my niece. She's 6. Muscular dystrophy.
After all these lean years, we bring you a truly great ball player, a man to be proud of. And right away, this Gloria Thorpe starts sniping him.
We know Gloria, Mr. Welch. The eager type.
It doesn't help.
Matter of fact, I'm curious myself. What about those shoes? Why couldn't he get into his own shoes?
A pair of spiked shoes, they all look alike. He just picked up the wrong pair, that's all. Good grief, this boy's gone from pinch hitter to idol of the nation in just 1 month. He's become the life of the team. And then you people just want to make trouble.
And I'll get Joe Hardy's too.
Here comes somebody.
He's nobody.
Are you anybody?
Not a soul.
Now, Joe, you must be so temperamental.
I'm not. It's just the questions that Miss Gloria Thorpe dame asks are none of her business.
A good press is good for a front office. Come on, boy, play ball with them a little, will ya?
They're a bunch of crooks. You tell them one thing and they write down whatever they want.
You talk to them. I'll go in and tell them to talk speed.
Well, Joe, you're getting to be a regular prima donna.
Can't I just play baseball instead of answering questions all day and making things up about my past?
If you ever get into a jam, you can just call me.
But I don't want to get into a jam.
Listen, Joe, I'm arranging for a distraction. A nice young girl from Chicago.
I don't like people from Chicago. One time I sold a cup.
Oh, shucks, Joe. I'm giving you the chance to meet one of the most interesting women in the history of the world.
No, thank you.
I followed you last night.
You did?
And the night before.
Oh, well, don't you just know where I am without all that effort?
No, Joe, I have to do most things the hard way. The only thing that comes truly easy is the cigarette trick. And And that's a disgusting habit. I'm trying to quit.
Look, is it really so bad that I just walked around where I used to live?
It's gauche. You're getting too big for that kind of sentimental nonsense, Joe. Now you just think things over.
I am thinking things over. I've been thinking over a lot of things. Man doesn't know he has until he loses it. When a man has the love of a woman, he loses it. I didn't know what I had when I had my old love. I didn't know what I had till I said goodbye, old love. Yes, a man doesn't know what he has till it is no longer around. But the happy thought is, whatever it is, he's lost. May someday once again be found.
Mr. Welch would like to speak to you now.
Joe?
Yes, Mr. Welch.
Joe, Miss Thorpe didn't quite finish talking to you yesterday. You don't mind, do you, boy?
I'd do anything for you, Mr. Welch.
Come on in.
Joe's feeling better now if you have any other questions.
It's not that I have more questions, Mr. Welch. It's that I haven't gotten the answer to the one question I've been asking.
And what question was that?
Your family.
I have no family. They've all passed away. I've got nobody.
All right, well, what about friends?
Well, I know of one. Put me down, little girl.
All right. Well, what about your friends from Hannibal? Have you heard from any of them?
If you would permit me to say a word, I represent the Hannibal Bugle. And I'm here to say that everyone in our little town is just proud as pumpkins of little old Joe.
Huh. Well, thank little old you. Thank little old Joe.
Quit picking on the boy, will you? He hasn't got anything more to tell you. If you have any other questions, ask me.
Okay. Think Washington's gonna win the pennant?
Guys from the channel.
Hey, what's so funny? What's so darn funny about the Washington Senators winning the pennant?
Now, Joe.
Who's winning more games than us?
Well, Joe,
All we have to do is win games.
Here, here.
I guess I talk too much.
No, you didn't, boy. These newspaper people don't know what it's like to have their heart in the ballgame. Okay, we're not even in the first division, but strange things happen in baseball. We're climbing. We're moving up. So you think what you please, and I'll think what I please. But don't blame me for hoping, and don't blame me for loving this boy who's made it possible for me to hope. Now you can go out there and put in your papers that I bet we'll have the pennant wrapped up by the 25th of September.
The 25th. That's the last day of the season, isn't it?
Yes, I believe we've already discussed this.
Then we'll have it packed in the bag by the 24th.
I am not happy. Ah, Lola.
Hi, Chief.
Welcome to the nation's capital.
Thank you, Chief.
How was your trip?
Perfect. The plane crashed in Cleveland.
Good, good. How about that job in Chicago?
Cleared the whole thing up before I left. Got the old boy to embezzle $100,000, and I lost him for him at the racetrack. His wife left him and took a drink. I told him I was through and he jumped out the window. 20-second story.
That's fine. That's high enough.
Want me to try the Empire State Building on the next one?
No, Lola, this next one's a straight seduction job. New boy I just got hold of. You see, Lola, I've done a terrible, foolish thing. I'm really ashamed to admit it. I let this real estate genius talk me into an escape clause.
Never heard of it.
And you never will again. Oh, Lola, I'm overworked. I've got too much on my mind.
Oh, I know, poor dear. Election is coming up.
So when I made this Joe Hardy deal, I just...
Joe Hardy?
Yes, that's his name.
Gee, they say he's great. Clarence just raved about him.
Clarence?
Oh, you know.
Of course. But you see, Lola, the tie-up is this whole thing is a mass torture deal. Like the 100 Years' War. I've got thousands of Washington fans drooling over the illusion that the senators will win the pennant.
Oh, Chief, that's awfully good. There'll be suicides, heart attacks, apoplexy, just like the good old days.
But the key to this whole operation is the Joe Hardy boy. You see, he wants to go back to his wife. For all I know, he could be sneaking back there right now.
Don't worry, Chief. You know I'm pretty good at making men forget about their wives. I'll give them the standard treatment.
Lola, there's not a home wrecker on my team as good as you. But this Joe Hardy boy, he's stubborn.
Come on, Chief. You know I got what it takes. Don't make me brag. I took the zing out of the king of Siam. I took the starch out of the sails of the Prince of Wales. It's no great art getting the heart of a man on a silver platter. A little brains, a little talent with an emphasis on the lather. I made mincemeat out of a sweet young farmer and knocked the fight out of a knight when I pierced his armor. And I'll bet I can upset every male in a Yale regatta. A little brains, a little talent with an emphasis on the latter. You've got to know just what to say and how to say it. You've got to know what games to play and how to play it. You got to stack those decks with a couple of extra aces. And Miss Queen has her aces in all the right places. I've done much more than that old board, Delilah. I took the curl out of the hair of a millionaire. There is no trick getting some pick who is cool, just a little warmer, a little talent, a little brains with an emphasis on the former. Split up at home, way up in North Alaska, and wreck the life of every wife. Down in Madagascar, ask me why we pedal time for being strong and simply shattered. A little brains, a little talent with an emphasis on the latter. You've got to know just what to do, how to do it. You've got to know what tea to brew and how to brew it. You see the sign that says George Washington once slept here. Well, though nobody's by him, guess who was beside him? Bring on that boy, he'll be a toy for the love. Just one more case she can erase with that old bubble. What's my plan? Same as with any man. I'll use the standard pattern plus a little this up and a little that up with an emphasis on the latter.
How about coming on the town with us?
No thanks.
Maisie, you might as well face it. Joe is never coming back.
I like to pretend he is.
Well, you might as well go on living.
I am living.
You know, living life to the full. Now come with us. We're going down to the station to see Gregory Peck come out on the train from California.
Come in. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were the deliveries.
The thing is, I was just wondering if you had a room you'd be willing to rent.
Me? Rent a room?
That's what the fellow at the corner said. I'm looking for a nice, quiet place.
My goodness, I never thought of renting a room.
I wouldn't get into trouble, I can promise you that.
Well, I'm sure you wouldn't, Mr.
Joe Hardy.
My husband's name is Joe.
Oh, that's quite a coincidence.
He's away.
Oh. For long?
Not too long, I hope. He had to go on a trip.
Well, maybe that's why the fellow down at the corner thought you might have an extra room.
I wonder who that could be.
Meg!
Oh, excuse me. We're cooking for Bridge Club, a friend of mine, and her sister from back home. Just make yourself at home. I'm sorry I've taken so long. My friends think it'd be good for me to take in a boarder.
I'd certainly appreciate it.
They're coming right in to meet you as soon as they fix their hair. We have a room that my husband used as a den. It has a nice studio couch.
Oh, I know it'll be all right.
You might want to take a look at it. Oh, and I'd have to ask you not to use the downstairs when I have Bridge Club. That's every 3 days.
Oh, that wouldn't really be a problem with me. I go away 2 or 3 weeks at a time.
Oh, I see.
When you're living on the road, you have to stay in hotels. Just being in somebody's house, well, I just thought walking around here, I just thought maybe someday I could have a life like this.
I guess I see through you. You just miss somebody left behind. Is that it?
I do. Something awful.
Well, I know how that is.
A man doesn't know what he has until he loses it. When a man has the love of a woman, he abuses it. I didn't know what I had when I had my own love.
Huh? Not here?
Oh, where is he? He's upstairs. He's cleaning out a few drawers. He's going to take it.
I thought you wanted us to look him over first.
I know I did, but he's such a nice boy, you can just tell. Look out, here he is now. I'd like to meet my friends. This is Sister Miller.
Hello there.
And Doris Miller. How do you do?
Isn't it a gorgeous day?
Sister, what? Come here.
Here's the mighty funny thing, Mrs. Boyd. When I was going through the drawers, I found this envelope addressed to you.
Really? That's strange. I thought I looked everywhere after. Well, what do you know about that? My gosh, look, money. You certainly have brought me luck. Look at this, kids. I guess Joe didn't forget.
You're Joe Hardy, aren't you?
I guess I am.